Well, building wealth is certainly difficult, and it's even harder if you can't connect with people to help steer you in the right direction. Trying to buck that trend is a new collaboration with World Business Chicago and the Greenwood Project. It's called FinTech Fest. Its mission is to break down barriers and link young Black and Latino Chicagoans with business leaders to chart their own career path. All right, so joining me right now is Greenwood Project CEO Kwesi Smith, Director of Think Chicago Trenton Dunn, and Greenwood Project scholar Chris Trejo. So thank you, all three of you, for joining me today.
Thank you for having us. Really appreciate being here.
Okay, well, we really appreciate your time as well. So why did World Business Chicago and the Greenwood Project create FinTech Fest, and what is this all about? What's the mission?
Well, Greenwood Project and World Business Chicago decided to join forces because both organizations believe that Chicago has a dynamic fintech ecosystem that Black and Latino college students need to be exposed to. There are a wealth of fintech firms here in the city, and there is a wealth of talented young people that need to be connected. And so for us, it was a no-brainer. We've been talking with Greenwood Project for quite some time about a possible collaboration, and so happy that it was able to come together in this way.
Can we actually even pull down the curtain even more? What does fintech mean for people who may hear that and not understand exactly what that means?
Yeah, so fintech is a combination of finance and technology, and it's really things that you interact with in your everyday life. So I think everyone would understand PayPal, everyone would understand Amazon, everyone would understand banking, and you actually pulling over your phone and using Zelle or Venmo. These are all different aspects of fintech, and technology has just continues to be more and more infused in the DNA of financial services organizations. So a lot of them have these opportunities that combine that background of understanding fintech, but needing that deep understanding of technology as well.
Lovely. And Kwesi, what is the specific purpose and goal of the Greenwood Project?
So that's a great question. The Greenwood Project is really focused on propelling Black and Latino college scholars into high trajectory careers in financial services by partnering with companies and offering internship opportunities that are actually life-changing, right? When you think about the landscape of the U.S. and the opportunities here, we're generally placing scholars in roles that starting off, they're making anywhere from $60,000 to $150,000 a year. And when the average Black and Latino only makes, that's age 25 to 34, only makes $34,000 a year in this country, that sets them up for success for the rest of their life. So that is what the Greenwood Project is focused on, really connecting scholars that have the capability, the intellectual curiosity, and the drive with the opportunities at our corporate partners to see them succeed in life.
That's amazing. What is the two-way door mental framework that was shared with the scholars by fintech professional from N1 Finance?
Yes, that's a great question. As we focus on propelling, Black and Latino college students into high trajectory careers, a lot of this is around risk management. And we often tell scholars, you need to take risks, right? You need to do this on a micro level in your everyday decisions, as well as a macro level. And the two-way door is really an Amazon mental framework that helps you understand how to assess risk. Essentially, if you have a decision you need to make, and you can enter that door, but quickly walk back through it or find another door to exit, then that's a decision you shouldn't spend a ton of time thinking about. But if there's a decision in which you enter it and it's going to take a lot of work to undo that decision, then that's a decision you really want to spend time analyzing and making sure you look at it from a variety of perspectives. And so it's just a mental framework that kind of helps you understand, is this decision going to really be something that I can't reverse? If it is, let me think about it really long. If it's not, then let me do something quickly so that I can really spend my time focusing on the most important decisions.
Lovely. And Chris, I do want to ask you our last question. As a scholar for the Greenwood Project, what do you hope to gain from FinTech Fest, and what do you expect to get from this event?
Well, what I'm mainly looking for is understanding. For context, fintech is everywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be a financial services company that offers that service to someone else. When you make a trade online, or when you send money to a friend because you owe them for lunch or food, whatever it may be, you're accessing proprietary software and you're accessing fintech, that business sector. what I mainly am looking for through FinTech Fest is understanding the skills that are needed to work in that industry or sector. And the way that Greenwood Project helps me get to that specific understanding is it helps create these opportunities where myself and others Greenwood Project alumni can come to these free of cost. Nothing is necessary. Greenwood Project also helps me understand and learn the skills that would be needed within this sector. And at the end of the day, what I think is very undervalued by a lot of current students nowadays is that Greenwood Projects helps us get connections. It helps us connect to industry professionals.
Yeah, I mean, connections, we understand, are so invaluable when you're trying to get that first position out of school or an internship, something like that. It really just matters so much. So thank you so much, gentlemen, for talking to me this morning. One last really quick question. If somebody's sitting at home right now and they really want to get involved or they want to get their child involved in FinTech Fest, can they still do that? Is that possible?
So not possible today, but you can go on our website or reach out to the WBC team. This is our inaugural event, and we are planning and intending to do this at least once a year. So we're going to be looking forward to putting it together next time. And it's definitely something that we want to make sure that the community can participate in. And so there will be opportunities in the future.
Lovely. And we'll try to get the word out before, in advance of this next time, too, so more people can get involved. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time and your work in our city.
Okay, awesome.
Have a beautiful day.